Up front that I'm really impressed about.
Makes his full debut today. Aiden McCarthy in the defence along with Dove Quinika formation.
Marked, of course, as the anchoring midfielder. Defensively, that
teams from the Limpopo province. Is that a good omen or is it not? Well, time will tell, I suppose, as far as results. Kaizer Chiefs were concerned, but they did beat Sekhukhune United in their home match at the start of the season. We're underway then. Good pressure being exerted by Sean Mokhoila, and there's an early opportunity. Better than that, it's in the back of the net. Sekhukhune United strike early. Delightful work done, and I think it might very well be Ellis Ramana who got the goal. Congratulations for Rick Tinkler. Big smiles on the face of the Sekhukhune United.
He's left-footed as he turned. I wasn't too sure exactly how he's going to do it, but because he was so sure of his left foot as he made the turn, and he bangs it obviously, and maybe goalkeeper unsighted there, wasn't too sure exactly where that ball. That is the area where the goalkeeper thought it was covered, and that's where the ball goes through. But as is often said, cover the near post.
I'll tell you what, he's made that centre-back position alongside of Cardoso his own. Opportunity. Peterson well positioned.
Very good.
Oh, it's lovely work done by Dylan Solomons. That's a really, really good challenge. And we scramble back in defence here. Does Daniel Cardoso have the legs? He doesn't quite! The shot is over the top, inexplicably. From that sort of range, going for power rather than just trying to coax it into the net past Ronaldo Lina. That's a miss from Yusuf Mart, who scored the winner in the cup final just a week ago.
Made great effort to get himself into that box, but I think by the time he got into the box, that ball...
Opportunity again in the middle of the April. Eric Tinkler all now back on side. McCarthy gets the header away. Cardoso leaves the ball to Makhalwa, who strikes it, and that's a really top save from Peterson. He might not have seen it until the last minutes.
Brilliantly done. Yeah, yes, some players in front of him, but I think he had good sight of the flight of the ball.
Quinika. Oh, Quinika goes his way past a number of defenders, including Letlapa. Opportunity! Lepo's got to do better with that. They've had a couple of chances. March had a chance. Lepo's had a chance. They're blazing away, and the composure, just a tiny little bit of composure.
Good width created, and balls are beginning to find the intended recipient in that center of the box. But yes, the lack of composure, and also I feel like that first touch took a little bit longer for him to set it up. In fact, the ball...
Still McCarthy, a little bit of a ricochet. Lepo gets the ball, and then suddenly Quinika pings it in. Beautifully done, and the header was correct in the technique from Yusuf Mart, but a nice save from Lina. Lina switched on today.
A little bit fortunate as well that the header from Mart.
Zone, much to the happiness of the Kaizer Chiefs supporters. An opportunity for Lilepo. In fact, Lilepo's waiting inside the penalty area. Is there a chance to save? No, there isn't. The bounce of the ball eludes Ronaldo Lina. Finally, Kaizer Chiefs get an equaliser. And, wow, in the right time as well. Lilepo, 5th goal of the season. And the man from the Democratic Republic of Congo doesn't disappoint with his 3rd goal in 4 matches. Chiefs are level.
It's a great move. It's from a position of being defensive of Kaizer Chiefs, and it's a great pass to Franz Lilepo, who has a clear road in front of him, and he takes advantage of the fact that he's got the ball and the defenders are chasing, and he cuts into the inside into his stronger foot, and he unleashes. It's a great ball, but maybe Sekhukhune defenders could have done better in trying to close him a little bit earlier. He had too much time, just too much time. Maybe the bounce as well didn't have Lina. Yes, clearly I think that was one, but still take nothing from the shot. The decision he takes here, he keeps going. There's space in front of him.
The detail. Mduduzi Shabalala's on. For Gaston Sereno. So you saw Gaston Sereno taking that knock, don't forget, in the penalty area. Modi. Oh, it's a lovely ball from Modi. Not the greatest of contributions from Solomons, however.
He's worked so hard for a right full back. He finds himself in a striking position just behind the defensive line. His first touch lets him down, and that ball goes all the way to the keeper. He gets that.
It's caught by Makhawa. Makhawa! Still space at the back post. Still space. Wow. You can't believe it, Eric Tinkler.
Wow. That's all I can say. I mean, that ball flashes across the face of goal like in a space of seconds, and yet not a single player is able to intervene in just making a touch, redirecting it. Yeah, Makati dived here. I think maybe lacking the experience. But the temptation to go direct there, I can't blame her. I think it's Ramallah.
There's Ngokoso from the Congo Brazzaville in amongst the substitutes as the only other player. Now, space and time!
Unbelievable.
Well, that is just rather ridiculous.
Oh, do you miss in front of the goalkeeper? I know there's always pressure when you're face to face with the goalkeeper, but at least find the target. Move with the opportunity. A high line is Kaizer Chiefs holding here. He bends around, comes from deep, beats McCarthy, beats Dove as well. Oh, man. Wow.
Yeah, that's a miss of unbelievable proportions.
Take the defender on.
Obo and Duba making way from the midfield for Kaizer Chiefs. Ashley Dupree, 21st appearance of the season. Sabongiseni Ndetwa, another Stellenbosch man. So both players, both substitutes, formerly Betway Premiership 2 in cup competition. Lina under a bit of pressure, he's off his line. Trouble here for Sekhukhune United, and maybe a situation that Sichlali might have imposed a little bit earlier on when Peterson got himself into trouble. Same situation for Lina, different.
Indeed. And I guess the pressure applied to force him into rushing that shot was decent. Was enough to put him off. Because as Lena tries to clear, it's not him. Yeah, he gets taken badly just after he executed. There might be a yellow to that. Look at the stats showing this. Just about everything that, for me, points towards a book.
All waiting inside that penalty area. 29-year-old former Leopards player, Alton.
Bit concerned earlier on, there was no cover into that near post. As a right-footed player, he can spin it into that near.
And he's trying to do exactly that. Punched away by Brandon Peterson. Back in by Makhawa. Big deflection. Solomons switched on his early stage of the career at Lidorda Duva. Once again, Mart pings the ball forward. Oh, that's a bit of obstruction and allows obstruction from Mohamed.
There was holding
nothing from the referee on Lilepo, but and a good recovery from Cardoso. Yeah, that's against Magesi. It's going to be an interesting one out here in Limpopo. Oh, that's a bit careless from Dupree. Fans starting to get a bit agitated.
Another player that has raced this game in the second half is Modi, and like I said, for me, he hardly takes on the defender. And the defenders don't like that.
Another opportunity here for Shabalala. Just about a clearance off the line from Mohamed.
Didn't give a chance to maybe try sneaking past the goalkeeper.
Well, yeah, it's options.
It's options, and depending which one you see available at the time. But Mohamed does well to provide a bit of cover there. It's a great pass, and it's a good run from Shabalala. But there's nobody way he's turning it in. It's a defender.
The touchline as well by Sean Mokhele. Was there a reaction? Well, they're claiming there's an elbow here. Eric Tinkler and just about the whole bench is off their line. The referee wants to have another look at it. In the meantime, there was a quick throw-in taken by Chiefs. You can't be offside from a throw-in. So that was clever thinking towards Dupree. Now, the fourth official And the assistant referee on the near side will be called into action here. Was there a deliberate elbow into the face of Sean Mochaila? They are claiming that of Sekhukhune United. Referee has a card in hand. Straight red card.
Is it Mori? After such a great game.
And it's had a fabulous game. Let's have a look.